Fix that. Periodically, it's always good to kind of get a new thumbnail on that. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. All right. So, bacon. We got some bacon. I don't know why bacon is such a divine. That close. Now I gotta load the dishwasher. There's one top. I still don't know where the other top's at. On my jars. A jar for this, and a jar for that. And a jar for this, and a jar for that. So fascinated. Why can't y'all see me? That thing turns back over there. Camera just be tripping. I'm still fascinated about this rice that I made, y'all. And I know it's rice. I know. But it was divine rice, okay? Because I did it with a broth. And go that way a little bit. I did it with the broth. And I did it with the vegetable. Ooh. I got that zucchini. Maybe I'll make some more. I got some zucchini. Like what? I haven't done salmon in a while. I haven't done a Wellington in a while. I love a Wellington. For sure. I love a Wellington. For sure. I love a Wellington. So how many of you have discovered you got a neighborhood full of Airbnb? Oh, this guy told me yesterday, he said his friends, and everybody got their friends, put their house up for the Airbnb Super Bowl, $9,000 for the week. $9,000 for the week. They said that in order to get to that price point, it had to be fully like customizable. It had to be custom, tailored to hotel stay. So $9,000 for the week. You know, if you, I think, and I don't know how Airbnb works. I'm not gonna pretend like I do, but apparently, I guess if you were able to, you know, select certain amenities and so forth, because one thing that they did do, I'm like, why am I burning myself here? One thing that they did promise, you know, they weren't gonna let people just kind of just put any old thing out there, price gouging and all of that. So, but I guess if you were able to select amenities, if you, and I think if you were already on and you had X amount of reviews, the serious criteria. Don't even think that you were able to just do it for the first time. And some people were able to do it for the first time because there was this epic push. Because whether you've been on the system or not, Airbnb still gonna make their money, their cut. You know, they still get to meet the demand that they have, and that's what it's all about. But I'm like 9,000. I'm like, I don't tell Patty Betty, she's gonna have to get out. I need my Airbnb room. I'm just saying, it's like, that's crazy. And I love how people go, I don't want strangers, hon. Let me tell you, we live in a society of strangers. We live in a society, strangers make the best customers. Stop playing. Oh, I don't have a minute dishes to look up. Strangers make the best customers. I hate that. I don't feel like scrubbing. I don't know what this thing does. My daughter has this thing here, and it has this thing inside, and apparently I'm supposed to be able to get it out. I don't know how it comes out. Do I wet it? Oh, you know what? This is a plant. I thought this was that. I thought this was one of those sponge things that you know, that Scrub Daddy. I thought this was a Scrub Daddy in here. This ain't a Scrub Daddy. This is the base from the what do you call that stuff with the fruit? Edible. That's what that is. That's what that is. And I'm like, I can't get that thing out of there. That's what that is. Now I know. Duh. I thought this was a Scrub Daddy. I thought she had bought it. Look, now I get it out. I thought she had bought a Scrub Daddy. Okay, this is a base. That's pretty cool. I was like, why is the Scrub Daddy stuck? I don't know why I can't stare in that camera. A flower base. I just sit that right there. I can't see my phone. The pizza was really good. I will say that. The pizza, everything we made last week was insane. Everything was good. Where's my So I definitely got to use the zucchini, so we got to come up with something. Hush thing. I never juiced zucchini. I don't think I want to either. I don't think I want to. I don't want to. And then again, like, I don't even understand, like, why was the pizza pans put in the fridge anyway? Why are they in the fridge? That I don't understand. What's beeping? Why are you beeping? So this is the part. Let's talk about restaurants, okay? When you go to the restaurant and you're like, I ain't tipping, I ain't doing all that, honey. This is everything that has to go on after the fact, you know? After your epic meal, somebody's got to go back there and scrub your dishes. All that prep, you know, people at the restaurant hours before you get there, prepping your food, the food that you eat, so they can get it to you in a timely manner. I hate when I hear people try to nitpick over. Let me tell you, some people wreak havoc on the service industry. Y'all just do, and that messes up my mind so bad because people work people work so hard in the service industry, and I just hate to hear how people rationalize undermining the service industry. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. But what really bothers me is, like, Yolanda, why are you having a conversation with that mindset? You know, I try to stay away from it, but I like having a conversation because if you can move one person along, you know, then they'll influence, especially if it's a person that has influence. If you can move one person along, I think it helps. But, you know, like if you just think about it, the influence that you have, and try to influence it for good. You know? And I remember, and I got it because, I mean, I've worked in that industry before, but I remember watching, there was a streamer, there were a couple of restaurants that used to stream on one of the other platforms, Meerkat. And they never did migrate to any of the other platforms when Meerkat shut down. Because Meerkat was just that good that they didn't know it. But just watching, we got a chance to fully watch the hours long prep that went on before and after the dinner rush. You know, how early they arrived, even though they were only open for dinner. I don't know if they did lunch or not, but the crew that arrived early in the day to prepare for the dinner rush and all that prep that went into it, you know, it's a lot more to it than the service, because what the server is the, you know, point of contact to the customer, but what the server has to work with. And I look at it like this. Like a server is a salesperson, right? And they have this menu of things that I pretty much wash that, but I like to still put it in the dishwasher. The server has this menu that they get to operate from. Like, here's what I'm selling. Oh, don't you dare crack on me. Like, here's what we're selling, right? And they sell to you what's on the menu. And they get it pretty much at a price, and it has a markup and all that kind of stuff. And based on how it is delivered to them, they can then deliver it to you. So there's a lot that goes on in that process. And so anything that doesn't go well in that process ends up how they then have to present the end results to you. So, you know, we just have to think about that. And I always, you know me, I'm that person. If we could just take our mindset just a tiny bit further than we do, oh, life would be so grand. I promise you, life would be so grand. And we all could just take our mindset just a little bit further than we do. So I gotta soak this label off of this one. Alright, I think that's it. We got all the dishes. We got all the epic dishes into the dishwasher. So cleaning out the fridge. One more. think we have it. Oh, I want to talk about this. My son brought back a soda from out of the country. And the first thing I did, because it's my favorite soda, it's the only soda that I drink, and that's a lemon lime soda from a certain beverage company, right? And I something told me, because I heard this the other day, because we always wonder why some stores sell the Mexican, he didn't go to Mexico, this one's from the other side of the world, but some stores sell the Mexican brand of soda. And I always wonder, why is there a Mexican brand? Why do some stores have the Mexican brand? Because the high fructose corn syrup that they put in everything we eat here is not allowed around the world. So I was going, he left this soda here, and I'm like, is he trying to keep that soda? Can I taste that soda? So I looked at the ingredients, and on the back of the same lemon lime, so I'm not even gonna put it on camera, but the same lemon lime soda that we have here from the beverage company whose name can't be spoken during Super Bowl week because the other beverage company is in town. But I looked at the ingredients, and the ingredients are nowhere near what we have on the back of our soda cans. And I'm like, so why? How? Right? Why? How? Because other countries don't allow the BS that our country allows. And so I'm like, I really want to taste it because it's just lemon lime soda. It's got a couple of, things and something foreign in it, but they can't go around the country getting away with what they get away with here. They just can't do it. So I have a grocery store in the area. I'm gonna go there and check the soda and see if we can get away from this corn syrup. I think we can get away from the corn syrup. And I think that's why people, I wish you guys could see my trash can full of vegetables over here. But I think that's why people buy the other varieties. And that's why they go to the national store. Y'all gotta start looking at this stuff. We got to. Because, and I don't think we have to go to one, and I hate to see when people go from one extreme to the next. And I know everybody's watching all the documentaries and making changes in lifestyles. And it's not this, and I love the fact that it's not just at the beginning of the year, that people are really transitioning their lifestyles and doing things that could really become habit and part of, just routine. More than habit, but routine. So, I think that, it's a good thing. Let me turn the oven off. Whew. I'm gonna wipe down the oven. Oh, I gotta show y'all the chicken broth. Let me clean the sink out and I'll show y'all chicken broth. And then I can let y'all go, but the kitchen cam is gonna hang out. So if you want to continue watching the kitchen cam, you want to just kind of look in periodically. And normally I have the kitchen cam muted. You guys were able to hear today because we were actually working on some stuff. But normally it's muted because family don't want to live with Big Brother. So usually once they get in, I usually will mute it. And then the dog is like, okay, the dog will be like, I've been quiet long enough. Can I bark now? Can I make noise now without you looking at me like I'm crazy? Because I am an animal and I do need to express myself too. So, I'm going to let him loose on y'all. And I'm surprised he didn't say anything to that because you know what I'm talking about. So, we got a clean kitchen. Pretty much got a clean kitchen, y'all. And then we got to make a juice. That's what we got to do. We got to get that carrot because I'm not cooking with that carrot. So, I'm like, juice in the back. I don't know what juice. What juice tomorrow? What juice for breakfast tomorrow? Oh, that'd be good. Carrot, ginger juice. Yeah, that'd be good for tomorrow, right? Some carrot ginger juice, don't you think? Any questions? Any questions before we go? I cooked the bacon. I made broth out of the chicken. The ginger's going back in the fridge since we're not going to do the juice. Fridge is clean. We can now decide on what to get when we go to the grocery store. And I know, looking at the pantry, I will need some more. I got a little bit of brown sugar left. My baking shelf is. Somebody wanted me to do. Oh, I got some rice. Oh, cool. open bag of rice. Awesome. I need some sugar. And I want to try something that Mr. Jarvis did. Did y'all notice Mr. Jarvis? That post I shared, Mr. Jarvis and his chicken. My daughter had just told me to do that with the beer, the chicken beer, big chicken beer. And I don't have a beer. I don't have a beer preference. I don't like beer. But I do want to cook that. I'm going to go. I have a package store right here. I'm going to try and find like a smaller can of beer. I think he did his with either chicken or Cornish hens. We'll find out. He doesn't like to tell us. He doesn't like to divulge a lot of information. But Mr. Jarvis, I'm going to come for you on the chicken. Don't make me reach down deep. I'm telling you. Don't make me reach down deep into my southern roots now. Okay, I'm just saying. Because I've been around some country folk. I may not be totally country, but Atlanta was once the country. Don't sleep on that. Atlanta ain't been the big city too long. I'm just saying. So what I'm going to do before I let you guys go, I know everybody wants to see what's going on with the chicken here. So I had, we roasted the chicken earlier this week. All right, there we go. So we roasted the chicken. And so instead of, it's on its last leg. It's been in the fridge. Nobody's going back and eating it. I took it out. I warmed it up the other day to make a salad. And you see I threw away the salad because nobody even ate that. So what I've done is I just basically boiled it off a little bit. And I created this broth. And I'm going to try, and this opening is a little bit too small on the jar. So don't fall. So I'm going to grab measuring cup here so we can see how much we can tell how much we ended up with. So I was like, yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour that off. Whoa, we might need to find something bigger because I got more than I thought. Whoa. So this is what I have. I got 2 cups, a little bit more than 2 cups. I still have some more in there of chicken broth. Let me figure out what I'm gonna put that in. Do I have? We got the granddaddy. You know, this is a daddy. This is the daddy of my jar collection. I have a carafe. 2 cups. I think this is, how much is this? This is 3 cups. This is the daddy jar. It's 3 cups. So we will be able to put our broth in here. So let me pour off the rest of that. It smells so freaking good. So there we got the remnants of our chicken. And I didn't take that from a raw, because I know a lot of people are finicky about going from raw. I understand. Believe you me, I totally understand, because this whole chicken, working with a whole chicken freaked me the hell out. I'm not even gonna lie. Freaked me out, y'all. I could not cut that chicken up to save my life. I could not do it. So here I have chicken broth, and I'm thinking about, I may use this, because like I said, now keep in mind, when we did the, I'll bring it up a little bit more now. When we cleaned out the fridge, we realized, what do we have? So now we have 3 cups of chicken broth, and we got a bunch of half onions in there. Okay, think about it. So we're gonna either do some chicken. Let me tell you, if I take this chicken broth and I throw those vegetables in there, and onion, we almost got a chicken soup. Okay, I'm just saying, look at the richness of this broth. And I can't even remember the seasoning that went in on that chicken, but we did a really good, I made, teriyaki. We did a teriyaki rub on, we made a teriyaki dry, kind of not a dry, wet, because we did the spices, the herbs, and teriyaki, a little bit of teriyaki. We did it really thick, and we marinated the chicken. And we didn't even have time to marinate. Went right into the oven with that. So let me find the top to this. I got it. Don't fail me. I got it. It's in there somewhere. That's big. That's pretty big. I gotta figure out where to do. I got a bunch of tops. Classico. That's too big for Classico. Ah! Oh, you know what? I think that top, that was the one I did the biscuits with. What did I do with it? I see it's the insert over here. I may just have to go with some foil. Now I can find that top. I remember it's two-piece on that because I think I did the, yep. Is that it? No, that's not even it. That's not even big enough. No, it wasn't. I gotta figure out what top was on there. Right now, I'm gonna put a little foil on it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm just thinking what I got rice. I'm thinking that might come. We had a snow day coming. I might just make an epic chicken soup. I think I'll make an epic chicken soup. Vegetable soup, because the chicken going in about the dog finna eat the rest of the chicken. But I think I might just make a vegetable soup. Yeah, look at it coming when I said that. Yes. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm thinking, you see my mind working. We got the onion. We got the onion. We've got rice, we've got vegetable, we got the zucchini. 3 cups of vegetable oil. Chicken stock. Fresh chicken stock. And I am going to use it. I'm only putting it in the fridge because I know I'm going to use it within a matter of 2 days. I would not reserve that if I wasn't going to use it in a matter of 2 days. All right? I think we're done. I didn't even start the dishwasher, so I'm going to go ahead and add this in there. If you're happy and you know it, find the spot. If you're happy and you know it, find the spot in your dishwasher to wash the last dishes. Yes! And now comes couch. Oh, right in time for my Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. Okay, so I gotta go work on some stuff. I gotta go fill out these applications for this scholarship. Gotta get that done. Work on the recipes, come up with what we're gonna do tomorrow. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. The kitchen cam is going to go quiet. The kitchen cam is going to go quiet, and people will still be watching that. Now you'll see as I come in the kitchen. I still didn't get a chance to eat. Got the bacon. There's something I put in the microwave that keeps dinging, so I got to figure out what that was. So you guys are, even though you're watching you're watching them in this. Even though you are watching a watch party on my page, the watch party is live from Dryer Buzz Eats, which is a Facebook page. And I'm going to end this. So if you want to keep watching what's going on in the kitchen, go over to my YouTube channel, Dryer Buzz, everything. and you'll be able to continue to hang out in the kitchen. It won't be any sound, but I'll be back in and out of the kitchen. I may do a little bit of work. First, I gotta go sit down and get off my feet, even though I have these great mats. People want to. Oh, another question people ask: how do I stand so long in the kitchen? I went to Bed Bath and Beyond, and I bought these memory foams. So I'm standing on some memory foam mats. I'll show you that. In fact, I will link those to my page. So I have these great mats that I have around the kitchen here. So when I'm at the sink, or I'm over the counter, or I'm at the stove, because it is, when you think about it, I mean, I'm usually, if I'm in the kitchen, it's usually about 1 to 2 hours, and one, I have a serious arch. I don't have flat feet, and I don't like to wear shoes, and so it does impact my arch. I have to end up walking around like Mariah Carey, because then my arches are like, whoa, what we've been doing, girly girl. So my daughter said that because the other day I was walking on my toes because my arch felt better. She's like, okay, Mariah Carey. I'm like, okay, yeah, it happens. It happens. All right. So again, guys, Dryer Bus Eats is the page on Facebook. Dryer Bus Eats is the hashtag on YouTube. If you want to hang out in the kitchen cam. Normally, today was just got to get ready for Epic Super Bowl week. So we needed to clean out the fridge, come up with, do an assessment of what we need in the kitchen this week, what we're going to cook. And I decided to let you guys get some behind the scenes on that. I talked with my producer and what we're getting ready to do and so forth. So thanks for hanging out. Oh, one last thing going down the garbage disposal is going to be the last of the lemonade. We'll have a fresh batch of lemonade tomorrow. We're going to do a sauce. We're going to do, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. We're going to take over the Super Bowl. Bye. Oh, you guys are not going anywhere, YouTube. I'm just going to mute because now it's time for everybody to come rushing in. My daughter will come rushing in. She's going to want to come in and grab something and so forth. So you guys just going on mute because I'm going to turn on the television. I'm going to go sit down. And you know what? I think I should. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because when she gets here, I got to run out. So I tell you what. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go